Okay, so if you watched my last video, which I talked about dropshipping and talked about side hustles, I'll put a link in the description below, so check out that video first before you watch this. But since you're in the video currently, I'll explain to you why am I not in university. Okay, so some backstory before I'm going to talk about the reasons why I'm not in university is that I am currently 18 years old this year. I was born in 2003, so currently it's 2021. I graduated high school at the age of like 16. Yeah, I graduated 2019. I actually skipped 1 year ahead of the conventional Malaysian education. So I skipped 1 year because I did IGCSEs instead of SPMs, and I went to a school where the international school allowed students to skip a year if their studies are, I'd say, pretty good, or it's like at a level where they can cope if they skip a year. So I managed to get the chance to skip a year, be ahead of students that are at my age. So that was a big plus for me. So I did college last year. I did, as you can see from this shirt, I did MUFY. 2020 I did MUFY in Sunway College. First 3 months before a lockdown or before COVID-19 has been declared as a pandemic, I enjoyed my college life, definitely, because interactions, and I made a few friends. And
don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, friend! Oh, new friend! Hey.
But when the pandemic struck and you got like lockdowns and online classes and stuff like that, it was definitely not enjoyable. So the 8 months was not fun at all, because mostly we were doing was just online classes, and we couldn't really interact with classmates, or even with the lecturers were also tough. Microsoft Teams we were using, that it was pretty good as an application as we had to do online classes, but there wasn't that interaction feel. There wasn't the classroom surrounding, the environment that makes you feel you want to learn, and especially you don't really have like classmates you can connect with at the site. So that was a big point which I definitely missed while doing MUFY. That was the part where I was like, I think I shouldn't go to uni yet if we're still gonna start with online classes throughout the year. So yeah, we're just waiting for vaccines and things like that. Hopefully as COVID curve flattens more. But the pandemic cannot be my only reason, because that isn't really plausible. I can't really say that the pandemic is the only reasons that's giving me so much time and why I'm not in university right now. And I think there are another few reasons that why I chose not to be in university yet, because I could have just get enrolled to Monash University right now and get busy started studying, but I chose not to because I have other reasons that are not just about the pandemic, but more on myself, I would say. Money is not the problem. I don't have a money issue. Thankfully, my parents have supported my sister, my brother, my elder sister, and my elder brothers with tuition fees and college. So my family, we never had to deal with like student loans and student debt. So if I were to go university this year or next year, I don't have to deal with student debt. So I'm really grateful for that, but I have not decided on going to university yet. Alright, as I said, money was not the reason, and my other reason for not going to university was the COVID-19, so the pandemic, and obviously conventional learning being replaced with online learning. So after the pandemic, I would definitely expect to see some online learning still go on, because tons of institutions have already put in and invested their money into these online applications and platforms. So definitely there will still be online classes going on, but I would as a student, I think after the pandemic, I would want to see at least 70% of our studying or education is still the conventional way, being in classes and things with the adoption of technology. Okay, but that's all about now why I'm not in university yet, because currently I'm 18, so actually at 17 last year, my birthday was November, I could have done the driving license, but now we're in lockdowns. So I would definitely see myself, before I enter university, I want to get my driving license done. So in Malaysia, the average time to finish up and get a driving license is around like 3 to 5 months. 5 months really long, but I think it's like can be done in 2 to 3 months. It all depends on the practical paper and then driving. That's really what it is. Driving on the circuit and also on a highway. Other than that, what I'm also doing right now is basically, if you see my side hustles video, just started doing dropshipping, putting products in. how to take photography, all of these from learning from skill sharing websites and things like that. That's really what I'm doing right now. Another part is definitely looking at the stock market. As you all know, the latest trend, Wall Street bets, GameStop, AMC, these types of hype stocks, understanding how these works. Other than that, still many other stuff. I'm not really a trader, I'm more of a long-term thinker and investor, I would say. I look towards like 10 or 20 years of investment, so probably like index sort of stuff. I'm not really a hype trader, things like that. Other than that, I guess like really what's the thing that's holding me back from going to university right now is having a plan, basically realizing what I want, structuring something. Okay, so structure, plan, what is it? Why am I structuring plan? Is it a bit too early to structure? I think for any type of teenager, and no matter what age you are, it's important to have a plan, some sort of plan at least, so that you have something to follow. Although we have often been told to try to go into things with your head in first, just dive your head in first. Yes, it's true, but it's also good to have some sort of plan to follow so that you have like a motivation, a goal you can move towards to while diving your head into things. So that's really what I'm doing right now. As the moment I'm figuring out, right, I think for teenagers, especially like me or for any other people, it's good to have at least a 10-year plan, at least looking towards the long term. So that's what I'm thinking right now, looking towards 10 years. What am I going to do? What degree am I planning to do? What's it going to help for after completing my degree in 3 years? What is I going to do for the next 7 years? Right now I'm just looking at it, drawing up a simple plan, not too complex because this is just a rough plan, but I still am tweaking things around with my other side hustles and stuff like that. So that's really what I've been doing. So obviously the pandemic has given me time to be with myself, and now that I'm mostly alone, I'm figuring out things of what I want to do. What am I going to do today to help achieve what I want to achieve in 10 years time? What am I going to do now that will help for tomorrow, the next week, things like that. Pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Some sort of, I guess it's a reminder or refresher for people that in university or before you attend universities and stuff like that. If you are, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, although most of us are stuck at home just doing online classes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. Like and share and subscribe if you're new. My name is Brian Cole, and I'll see you guys next time.